Hey y'all, happy Friday. So it's been a crazy busy week. I spent most of it watching this, which is like my 100% most favorite place in the world to be. And he did great. But now that I'm back here, I'm realizing I did not tackle this death pile at all this week. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me today. So after I pack my orders, I'm gonna have to take some photos and get some listings done. But we're gonna start with the orders first. So yesterday I had a buyer reach out to me about multiple lots that I had listed for sale. It was actually 6 different listings. And he sent me an offer, like a bulk price for all 6 of them. Now most of these things were listed somewhere between $12 to $15, and one maybe at $17. But to move them all out at one time, I accepted. They are all colored pencils, most of them vintage, that I found in an assortment of places. Most of them came from estate sales, some from thrift stores, but just a really nice lot of vintage art supplies. Plus there's that eraser, which is kind of a neat little find. I figure I maybe have $5 into all of these. Now the Prismacolors are not vintage, but we got those really cheap in an estate sale for like $1. So we'll say $5 into all the lots, and he made me an offer of $60 for all of it. So I created one listing, and he bought that, and I took the other listings down. And I think it's a pretty good sale. Next up, we have a magnet going out. Now, I usually lot up these rubber magnets, but I thought this one was too funny not to list on its own, and I'm glad I did. I paid $25 for it at an estate sale. It sold for $9.95 by itself. Next up, we have a patch going out, and I'm not sure I would have bought this by itself. I probably would have if it was cheap enough, but I got it in with a box of a bunch of different patches at a yard sale. So I maybe have $25 into this name patch, but I think it's neat because it's got like those checkers on the side and it's got a little bit of color to it. Paid $25, it sold for $6.95, and it wasn't going to somebody named Ron, which I thought was kind of interesting. Now we have some Pez dispensers going out. Person sent me an offer for the 2 remaining European emojis that I have, and they're both this little angry face guy, and I went ahead and accepted it. Sent me an offer for $9. Now the other day I told you guys about some stamps that I had gotten at like an estate yard sale, and how I wanted the filing cabinet, and so I took the stamps that came with it. There was also this Samsonite briefcase, and it was filled with first day cover envelopes, which I haven't gotten around to listing just yet. But when I opened it, the keys to the briefcase were inside. So I was like, I'll list the briefcase. And it has actually sold. So I paid nothing for the Samsonite, and it sold for $29.95. Now we're heading over to our new old stock area, and way in the back here is what we're looking for. This is a set of crystal faceted finials for the ends of a curtain rod. Just a fancy little decorative item. Like I said, it's new old stock, never been used. I paid $1 for them at a yard sale, and they sold for $15.26. And coming up is a paperweight. This beautiful, pretty green controlled bubble glass piece, and let's hold it up in the sunlight so you can see really how pretty it is. This thing was so hard to photograph because inside doesn't catch the light, but it really is a nice piece. And what's crazy is I actually got 2 of them from the same estate sale, so I have to list the other one now. But I paid $2 for this paperweight, and it sold for $10.80. And we have an item going out from our cup shelf, but it's not a cup. It's a cup holder. You guys saw me sell the orange one of this a couple weeks ago. Now we are selling the green 7-Eleven Slurpee hand. I think it looks like the Hulk's hand. It's for putting your Slurpee cup in there so you don't freeze. I paid 50 cents in an estate sale. It sold for $10.16. And we have a deck of cards heading out the door today. We actually got multiples of these from one estate sale. The person used to work for the Norfolk and Western Railway, and these are new. They've never been used. Have multiples of them, but this is the first double deck I think that I've sold. Definitely vintage, made by Ready Slip, and have their nice little case and even this cardboard sleeve that protects the case. I paid $1 for these 2 decks of playing cards. They sold for $13.56. And next up, we have a plush going out, but not just any plush. Oh no, it's not hanging out back here with all my other plushes. I put this one in a special place. It is right there. Our estate sale find Rushton teddy bear. rubber face, yellow fur. We got this at that estate sale last weekend when we were out of town, and I'm saying I paid about $2 for it because I paid $60 for everything at the estate sale. So I'm figuring this one probably cost me about $2, which is a great price. But I sold it for $288.97. I knew it was good when I found it, but I didn't know it was gonna be that good. Super excited about that sale, and I hope his new home loves him. Now we have 2 Anna Lee dolls going out. They are both heading to the same buyer, starting with this cute little mouse with his pumpkin stacked up saying boo on them, and then this adorable little witch mouse. She's got her little broomstick and a bat. Both super cute. Halloween is literally gonna be here before we can even say it. So get your Halloween items listed. I have $2 into these. They both sold for $28.82 combined. And one last item going out this morning. This buyer sent me an offer for this item and I accepted because why not? I had this vintage soldering wire listed, I think for $24.95. They sent me a $20 offer. I only have 50 cents into it. I got it from an estate sale on the last day, sold it for $20. So this was a great sales day. $14.50 in all these items, but they sold for $503.42, which is 34 times our money. So now I'm going to start listing and head into the weekend with the high of selling all this amazing stuff. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon with another video of what's sold.